Breaking: Fear grips Governor Sanwo-Olu, sues Efcc over alleged plan to arrest and prosecute him. Now to the news info. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has sued the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) over alleged threats to arrest, detain and prosecute him after his tenure as governor. Sanwo-Olu, through his lawyer Darlington Ozurumba, filed the Fundamental Rights Enforcement suit before Justice Joyce Abdulmalik of the Federal High Court in Abuja. When the matter was called for mention on Tuesday, Ozurumba informed the court that he had withdrawn the earlier originating summons filed and replaced it with a new one. The lawyer said the anti-graft agency had been duly served with the latest court documents. However, EFCC's counsel Hadiza Afedwa said she was yet to see the documents. Besides, the proof of service of the processes was not in court file, and Justice Abdulmalik adjourned the matter until November 11 for further mention. The News Agency of Nigeria (NAN) reports that in the originating summons marked FAC/ABJ/CS/773/2024, dated and filed on June 6, the governor raised 7 questions and sought 11 relief. Sanwo-Olu sought a declaration that under and by virtue of the provisions of Section 37 of the 1999 Constitution, the plaintiff, as a citizen of Nigeria, is entitled to right to private and family life as a minimum guarantee encapsulated under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, before, during, and after occupation of public office created by the Constitution. He wants the court to declare that under and by virtue of the provision of Sections 43 and 44 subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution, he is entitled to acquire, own, operate and manage both movable and immovable properties. This, he said, includes bank accounts as a minimum guarantee encapsulated under the Constitution either before, during or after leaving the office of governor of a state. He also wants the court to declare that upon community reading of the provision of Section 35, subsection 1 and 4 and 41, subsection 1 of the Constitution, the threat of his investigation, arrest and detention by the EFCC during his tenure of governor is illegal. He also said that the plan to arrest him was unconstitutional and a flagrant violation of his fundamental right to personal liberty and freedom of movement as guaranteed under Section 35, subsection 1 and 4 and 41, subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended. The governor prayed the court to declare that the incessant harassment, threat of arrest and detention against him upon the EFCC's instigation by his political adversary based on false and politically motivated allegations of corruption is a misuse of executive power and abuse of public office. He further wants the court to declare it as unwarranted interference with his fundamental right to personal liberty, freedom of movement, fair hearing and equal protection of the law as guaranteed by the Constitution and the African Charter of Human Rights and People's Rights, Cap A9 LFN 2004. Sanwo-Olu therefore sought an order restraining the EFCC from harassing, intimidating, arresting, detaining, interrogating, or prosecuting him in connection with his tenure as the governor of Lagos State. Nawa. You have not done anything, so why are you afraid? He also prayed the court to make an order prohibiting and restraining the commission from seizing the properties, the international passport and travel documents of the plaintiff, or freezing the bank accounts of the plaintiff, his family members, or in any other way to further breach the plaintiff's fundamental rights guaranteed under the Constitution. He urged the court to make an order restraining the EFCC from inviting, arresting, or detaining him in connection with his tenure as governor of the state, or breach his fundamental right to personal liberty, fair hearing, private and family life, freedom of movement, acquisition of movable and immovable property as enshrined in the laws. In the affidavit in support of the originating summons deposed by Martha Kanu, a litigation secretary in the law firm, the lawyer said she was informed the facts by the governor at a teleconference meeting, which she believed to be true. She alleged that as a way of getting at the governor, the Efcc was now making surreptitious plans to arrest some of his aides and family members based on the false and spurious allegations of diversion of funds. Did you divert funds? If you did not, then you should not be afraid of anything. She said the officials of the commission were now mounting pressure on some of the aides of the governor to come and make incriminating statements against him. Nigeria, my country. Besides, Kanu alleged that the anti-graft agency was also threatening to go after some contractors handling projects for the state government. He said the agency was compelling them to come and make statements to implicate Sanwo-Olu of corruption as part of the orchestrated contrivance to build up a trump-up case against him. According to her, in a malicious attempt to get at the plaintiff, some of the plaintiff's political adversaries, in conjunction with some of the officials of the defendants, are falsely ascribing to his administration of corrupt practices which are non-existent. She alleged that the EFCC, through some of its officials, were desperately inventing false, spurious and malicious allegations against the governor in order to use him as a basis for investigation, arresting and prosecuting him after leaving office as governor. NAN reports that Sanwo-Olu was sworn in as governor of Lagos State on May 29, 2019 and was re-elected and sworn in again for second term on May 29, 2023. NAN, well, if he has not done anything, he should not be afraid. He should not be scared of anything if he has not done anything. Ashabi Victoria said this is not possible. They cannot prosecute a sitting governor until after his tenure. They should go and arrest Yahaya Bello, their lion. It is after his tenure that they want to arrest him. Charles Peters says the hunter has become the hunted. When you were scattering and demolishing people's properties in Lagos State, did you consider that they also have fundamental human rights? He who lives in a glass house should avoid throwing stones. But it still doesn't make it right that they want to start piling up allegations against him for what he has not done. If he has not done anything, then they should not arrest him. But if he's guilty, of course, they should go ahead and arrest him. But if he has not done anything, I don't see any reason for him to be afraid. Onu Abuchi says, how many APC members have EFCC arrested? EFCC chairman is one of the strongest APC members. Now, even Yahaya Bello, they have not been able to arrest him. Talk more of somebody that is still a governor of the state. If he has not done anything, he should not be afraid. Of course, they will investigate him. If he has not done anything or stole any funds, he has no reason to be afraid and restraining the EFCC from arresting him. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.